Okay, my people, welcome to the Friday Soccer Day. Today, as you all know, today we always talk about soccer, nothing else but soccer. Today I'm alone. Well, our precious host Manuel Onyango is not here today with us, but he will be surely next week. And I am your guy, Ericko, your favorite Arsenal fan and Arteta's pundit. Okay, so starting with the days from today, we will start with the most controversial story which has been hitting the headlines of the past few weeks. This is Cristiano Ronaldo's issue with Manchester United, and we saw a recent interview by Piers Morgan, which is called Uncensored, where Cristiano Ronaldo had all his problems with Manchester United, which really made fans really feel Ronaldo about what he is going through at Manchester United, which was something emotional, which he claimed that Manchester United does not have the best interest of him at heart, and he does not respect Erik ten Hag, and neither does Erik ten Hag respect him, and that is something which Ronaldo felt the world should know. And his wars with Manchester United keep going on, despite being called up for the Portugal World Cup squad, and Cristiano Ronaldo says that he felt provoked by Ten Hag in substitution role. He said he claimed that he was provoked by a lack of respect from Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag when refusing to come on as a substitute against Tottenham last month. Ronaldo has been a peripheral figure on the field during Ten Hag's first season in charge, where he finished the season with 18 goals. He was their top scorer last season. And in a recent interview with Talk TV, Ronaldo said that he responded to criticism after he refused to come on and left Old Trafford early during United's 2-0 win on October 19th. Yeah, we all saw that when Cristiano Ronaldo walked out of the pitch before even the game was over. And he said, I think he did it on purpose. I quote, said Ronaldo, "I felt provoked. I don't have respect for him because he does not show respect for him," end of quote. The club responded by suspending the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner for the Red Devils' next match against Chelsea, which he did not play and was not in the substitution bench. We all saw that. And he added, "I think it was a strategy from the club for me to react that way. I was very, very disappointed for the communication of Manchester United. To be honest, I had a problem with any club. To be honest, I never had a problem with any club, with any coach, and they suspended me 3 days, which I felt was a lot." We should all remember that all these problems started in the preseason when Cristiano Ronaldo claimed that his daughter was sick and he could not attend the preseason arrangement. I think that is what made the Manchester United management start taking actions on him, and that is when. And it was about that time when Erik ten Hag was coming into Manchester United, and he wanted the full squad. He wanted the full squad in the preseason tournament in America, but Cristiano Ronaldo could not make it because he claimed that his daughter was sick, and I think that is where the wars start. He did not attend the preseason tournament, and former United captain Gary Neville said on Thursday that they now have no option but to resign Ronaldo's contract, which runs until the end of the season. The 37-year-old was reportedly keen to leave the club even before the campaign began after United failed to qualify for the Champions League. Ronaldo said he turned down an offer from Saudi Arabia worth 350 million euros, that is equivalent to $364 million, over 2 seasons, and dismissed claims that there was lack of interest from other European clubs. Yeah, we should all keep in mind that Ronaldo contract ends this season, and I think that is the step Manchester United is going to take. They're going to let him go for free because they cannot rescind his contract in the middle of the season because of the money that they owe him. And but they continued. He continued to say, "The garbage press say that nobody wanted me, which is completely wrong. I was happy here. I was motivated to do a great season here," he says on staying at United. But they continue to repeat, "Nobody wanted Cristiano. How are they going to not want a player who last season scored 2 goals, including for the national team?" Ronaldo revealed he has hope for playing until he is 40, but is looking forward to his fifth and most likely final World Cup in Qatar. The tournament has been shrouded in controversy over human rights violations in the Gulf State and corruption claims in the bidding process. But Ronaldo said the focus should be on the football for a first ever World Cup in November and December. We should only focus on football, the competition for the people to enjoy. I see a good tournament, to be honest. Qatar, they are prepared. It will be weird playing in the beginning of the season, but also a challenge. Well, that is Cristiano Ronaldo for you. He obviously has some problems with Manchester United, and I think the best solution for him is to leave at the end of the season, and I don't think Manchester United ever have any other option unless just to release him for free at the end of the season. His contract ends in June, and let's see which club will be willing to take him. Well, we have had a lot of managers saying that they have a problem with his ego. He's egotistic, and he always claims lack of respect when you do not do what he demands. Jose Mourinho earlier said that when he was his Real Madrid coach, and now Erik ten Hag has also said the same. Okay, now going to the World Cup. The World Cup will begin in 2 days. That is on Monday. It will begin on 21st of this month and down on 26th of December. And wow, we have some hitting headlines here, which reports that Qatar bribed 8 Ecuadorian players $7.4 million to win World Cup opener. Well, the build-up to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar has been less than spectacular, owing to the Middle East nation's deplorable human rights record interlaced with allegations of corruption. Qatar's decision to host the biggest sporting festival across the globe has been described by critics as attempts by the oil-rich nation to use football to cleanse its image on the international scene, best described as sports washing. According to Amjad Taha, the regional director of the British Middle East Center for Studies and Research with over 400,000 followers on Twitter, Qatar has bribed players of Ecuador ahead of the opening game. We should all keep in mind that the opening match on Monday will be against Qatar, and it will be Qatar against Ecuador, which now Amjad Taha has claimed that Qatar bribed 7 of the Ecuadorian players to match fix and to lose the opening match. He reveals that the World Cup hosts bribed 8 Ecuadorian players $7.4 million to lose the opening game of the tournament, which has been slated on Sunday, November 20th at the Al Bayt Stadium. Oh, my apologies. It will not start on 21st November, but on Sunday, November 20th at Al Bayt Stadium. That will be the opening match, Qatar against Ecuador. His Twitter tweet said that Qatar bribed 8 Ecuadorian players $7.4 million to lose the opener, 1-0 second half. 5 Qatari and Ecuadorian insiders confirmed this. We hope it's false. We hope sharing this will affect the outcome. The world should oppose FIFA corruption. As of the time of writing, organizers of the tournament, FIFA, and the government of Qatar are yet to deny the rumors, with a few days left to start the tournament. Meanwhile, FIFA has written to the World Cup teams urging them to focus on football in Qatar and not let the sport be dragged into ideological or political battles. Well, this is going to be a special World Cup, of course. It will be one of the first. It will be the first World Cup to be held in November, December, and it will be the first World Cup to be held in the Middle East. Well, Qatar has faced a lot of controversy since it was picked to host the World Cup in 2022. That is starting from Sunday. They have been accused of human rights violation. They have been accused of LGBTQ discrimination and now corruption. We see here that Ajmal Tahal is accusing them of bribing 7 Ecuadorian players $7.4 million to lose the World Cup opener 1-0. I think, and he also said that is an attempt for Qatar to cleanse its name in the international world, that against against the human rights violation accusations, and also the women rights violation accusation, and also the LGBTQ rights, which has been which has been one of the things which are highlighted against the Qatar, the Middle East nation. Title: FIFA Uncover. The 4-part docu-series sought opinions of whistleblowers, experts, and former and current officials of FIFA. It touches on a variety of subjects, the key among them how Qatar and Russia were awarding the hosting rights of the World Cup in 2022 and 2018. Allegations of corruption had rocked the bidding process. Yeah, FIFA Uncovered is a documentary on Netflix which uncovers how FIFA works in mysterious ways, the corruptions, the bribing. It uncovers it all, and it also highlights the FIFA former president, that is Sepp Blatter, how he was engaged in corruption, and how he was almost taking FIFA to the brink of collapse before he retired in 2018. Well, in other news, well, since the World Cup is starting on Sunday, so that means all the teams have put forward their World Cup squad, to their 26-man World Cup squad, and Group A will be having Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. Sorry, and starting with the Senegal squad. The Senegal squad goes like this. The goalkeepers are Sani Dieng from Queen Park Rangers, Alfred Gomis from Stade Reims, and of course Edouard Mendy from Chelsea. The defenders are Fede Ballo-Touré from AC Milan, Pepe Abou Cisse from Olympiacos, Abou Diallo from RB Leipzig, Ismail Jacobs from Monaco, Kalidou Koulibaly from Chelsea, Formos Mendy from Amiens, and Youssouf Sabaly from Real Betis. The midfielders, we have Pate Ismail Cis from Rayo Vallecano, Crepin Diatta from Monaco, Idrissa Gana Gueye from Everton, Pape Gueye from Olympique Marseille, Cheikhou Kouyaté from Nottingham Forest, Mamadou Loum from Reading, Namplas Mendy from Leicester City, Mustafa Name from Pafos FC, and Pape Matar from Tottenham Hotspur. The forwards will be Boulaye Dia from Salernitana, Fama Deidou from Alanyaspor, Bamba Dieng from Olympique, Nicolas Jackson from Villarreal, Iminae Diaye from Sheffield United, and Ismaila Sarr from Watford. That is the World Cup squad from the AFCON champions, Senegal. And we should all keep in mind that Sadio Mane withdrew from Senegal's squad on Thursday, November 17, due to injury. That is a big blow from Senegal, and of course a big blow for Africa. Sadio Mane is a big name. That he was our hope. He still is our hope. In the World Cup, we were hoping to see Mane in the World Cup playing, and of course help Senegal reach a respectable place in the World Cup knockouts. While for Netherlands, the goalkeepers were Justin Below for Feyenoord, Andres Noppert from Heverin, Remco Pasveer from Ajax Amsterdam. Defenders, we have big names like Nathan Ake from Manchester City, Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool, Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen, Mathis de Ligt from Bayern Munich, Tyrell Malacia from Manchester United, Jurrien Timber from Ajax. And the midfielders, we have big names like Frankie de Jong from Barcelona. We have Xavi Simons from PSV Eindhoven and Kenneth Tiller from Ajax. Forwards, we have people like Steven Bergwijn from Ajax, Memphis Depay from Barcelona, Cody Gakpo from PSV, Vincent Janssen from Antwerp, Luke de Jong from PSV, Noah Lang from Club Brugge, and Wout Weghorst from Besiktas. Well, in Group B, we will be having England, Iran, United States, and Wales. Well, the England squad was released much earlier, and so did the United States. In Group C, we will be having Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. For the Argentinian squad, we have Goalkeepers like Franco Armani from River Plate, Emiliano Martinez from Aston Villa, and Guillermo Rulli from Villarreal. Defenders, we have big names like Marcos Acuna from Sevilla, Lisandro Martinez from Manchester United, Nahuel Molina from Atletico Madrid, Gonzalo Montiel from Sevilla, Nicolas Otamendi from Benfica, Christian Romero from Tottenham, and Nicolas Tagliafico from Lyon. Midfielders, the big names are like Rodrigo De Paul from Atletico Madrid, Enzo Fernandez from Benfica, Alejandro Gomez from Sevilla, Alexis McAllister from Brighton, Ezequiel Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen, Leandro Paredes from Juventus, and Guido Rodriguez from Real Betis. Forwards, we have Julian Alvarez from Manchester City, Joaquin Correa from Inter Milan, Paulo Dybala from Roma, Angel Di Maria from Juventus, Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan, Angel Correa from Real Madrid, and of course the 6-time Ballon d'Or winner Lionel Messi from Paris Saint-Germain. Well, Angel Correa replaced Nicolas Gonzalez in the squad on Thursday, November 17th, after the Fiorentina forward Nicolas Gonzalez withdrew through injury. And Group D, we have France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. Well, for the France team, well, it's for the defending World Cup champions. Well, it is as it goes. For the goalkeepers, we have Alphonse Areola from West Ham, Hugo Lloris from Tottenham, and Steve Mandanda from Rennes. Defenders, we have all our big names: Lucas Hernandez from Bayern Munich, Theo Hernandez from AC Milan, there's Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool, Jules Kounde from Barcelona, Benjamin Pavard from Bayern Munich, William Saliba from Arsenal, Dayot Upamecano from Bayern Munich, Rafael Varane from Manchester United, and Axel Disasi from Monaco. Midfielders, we have youngsters like Eduardo Camavinga from Real Madrid, Yusuf Fofana from Monaco, Matteo Guendouzi from Marseille, Adrien Rabiot from Juventus, Aurelien Tchouameni from Real Madrid, and Jordan Veretout from Marseille. Forwards, we have defending Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema from Real Madrid, Kingsley Coman from Bayern Munich, Ousmane Dembele from Barcelona, Oliver Giroud from AC Milan, Antoine Griezmann from Atletico Madrid, Kylian Mbappe from Paris Saint-Germain, Randall Kolo Muani from Eintracht Frankfurt, Marcus Thuram from Borussia Mönchengladbach. We should all know that Randall Kolo Muani and Axel Disasi were called up to replace Christopher Nkunku and Prince Kimpemba, who suffered injuries, while Marcus Thuram was handed the final place in the squad after Didier Deschamps originally named a 25-man party now, which makes it 26 after Marcus Thuram addition. Well, Group E, we have Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. For the Spain team, we have goalkeepers like Unai Simon from Athletic Club, Robert Sanchez from Brighton and Hove Albion, and David Raya from Brentford. Wow, I am surprised I'm not seeing David De Gea. He has been so on form this season, and he has not picked up any injuries, but he was not called for the Spain World Cup. Wow, that must be really something. Defenders, we have big names like Cesar Azpilicueta from Chelsea FC, Dani Carvajal from Real Madrid, Eric Garcia from Barcelona, Hugo Guillamon from Valencia, Pau Torres from Villarreal, Aymeric Laporte from Manchester City, Jordi Alba from Barcelona, and Jose Gaya from Valencia. Midfielders, we have people like Sergio Busquets from Barcelona, Rodri Hernandez from Manchester City, Gavi from Barcelona, Carlos Sola from PSG, Marcos Llorente, Atletico Madrid, Pedri Gonzalez, Barcelona, and Coque Resurrection from Atletico Madrid. Forwards, we have people like Ferran Torres from Barcelona, Nico Williams from Athletic Club, Jeremy Pino from Villarreal, Alvaro Morata from Atletico, Marco Asensio from Real Madrid, Pablo Sarabia from PSG, Dani Olmo from Leipzig, and the youngster Ansu Fati from Barcelona. Well, in Germany we have big names like Manuel Neuer, of course, from Bayern Munich, Marc-Andre ter Stegen from Barcelona, and Kevin Trapp from ancient Frankfurt. In the defenders we have big names like Antonio Rudiger from Real Madrid, Nicolas Sule from Borussia Dortmund. We have David Raum from Leipzig, Lucas Klostermann from Southampton, and Christian Guenta from Freiburg. Midfielders we have Ilkay Gundogan from Manchester City, Jonas Hoffmann from Borussia Mönchengladbach, Leon Goretzka, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané, German Musiala, Joshua Kimmich, Thomas Muller or from Bayern Munich, Julian Brandt from Borussia Dortmund, and Mario Götze, the 2014 World Cup winner scorer from ancient Frankfurt. The strikers we have Kai Havertz from Chelsea, Yusuf Moukoko from Borussia, Niklas Füllkrug from Werder Bremen, and Karim Adeyemi from Borussia Dortmund. Well, that is your German World Cup squad. In the Group F, we have Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Well, for your Belgium team, your goalkeepers are Thibaut Courtois from Real Madrid, Simon Mignolet from Club Brugge, Koen Casteels from Wolfsburg. Defenders, we have big names like Toby Alderweireld from Royal Antwerp. We have Zeno Dibas from Anderlecht, Thomas Meunier from Borussia Dortmund, and Timothy Castagne from Leicester. In the midfielders, we have the Man City maestro Kevin De Bruyne, Willy Tielemans from Leicester, Axel Witsel from Atletico Madrid, Yannick Carrasco from Atletico Madrid, and Thorgan Hazard from Borussia Dortmund. Forwards, we have former Chelsea man Eden Hazard from Real Madrid, Charles Di Catal from AC Milan, Leandro Trossard from Brighton, Dries Mertens from Galatasaray, Jeremy Doku from Rennes, Romelu Lukaku from Inter Milan, Michy Batshuayi from Fenerbahce, and Louis Openda from Lens. Well, that is your Belgium squad, the 2018 World Cup third place finalists. And in Group G, we have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Well, the Brazil squad goes like this, and goalkeepers we have Alisson from Liverpool, Ederson from Man City, and Weverton from Palmeiras. Defenders we have Dani Alves from Pumas, Danilo from Juventus, Alexandro from Juventus, Alex Telles from Seville, Brema from Juventus, Eder Militao, Real Madrid, Marquinhos, PSG, and Thiago Silva, Chelsea. Midfielders we have Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle, Casemiro, Manchester United, Everton, Ribeiro from Flamengo, Fabinho from Liverpool, Fred from Manchester United, and Lucas Paqueta from West Ham. Forwards we have Anthony from Manchester United, Arsenal duo Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli, Neymar from PSG, Pedro from Flamengo, Rafinha from Barcelona, Richarlison from Tottenham, and Real Madrid youngsters Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. Wow, that is one World Cup squad you have to watch out for. That is the Brazil national team. All are superstars. They are five-time World Cup champions. They are looking for their sixth in 2022. Group H, we have Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. Your Portugal team goes like this. Defenders, goalkeepers, we have Diogo Costa from Porto, Jose Sa from Wolves, and Rui Patricio from Roma. Defenders, we have Dogo Dalot from Manchester United, Joao Cancelo from Manchester City, Danilo Pereira from PSG, Pepe from Porto, Ruben Dias from Manchester City, Antonio Silva from Benfica, Nuno Mendes PSG, and Rafael Guerreiro from Borussia Dortmund. Midfielders, we have big names like Ruben Neves from Wolves, Bernardo Silva from Manchester City, Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United, Matheus Nunes from Wolves, Otavio Montero from Porto, Vitinha from PSG, and William Carvalho from Betis. The forwards, we have Andre Silva from RB Leipzig, Gonzalo Ramos from Benfica, Joao Felix from Atletico Madrid, Rafael Leao for AC Milan, Ricardo Horta from Braga, and of course your five-time Ballon d'Or winner Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United. And that's it. Those are all the teams from the 8 groups in World Cup, from the 32 teams. Well, comment down there which team you think will win the World Cup this year. It's going to be one hell of a World Cup. The first to be played in November, December, and the first to be played in the Middle East. Well, still on the World Cup. From the squad which I just named from you here, we could see that there are so many big names missing from the World Cup, from the likes of Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, Sadio Mane, Oliver Giroud. All those, and mostly are due to injuries, except Jadon Sancho from Manchester United. His lack of form is what made him not to be called from the World Cup. But many big stars will not get the chance to participate in the World Cup come on Sunday, which will start on Sunday, of course. And we have a special feature here: Memphis Depay, Alphonso Davies, and 7 Ghanaians who will be playing for other nations at the World Cup. We've all had controversies for African players opting to play for European countries other than their own countries. This may be due to money offered, or maybe they want to achieve more with other countries. Especially for Ghana, we have people like Memphis Depay, Alphonso Davies, who are big stars, who chose not to play for the Ghanaian national team, and opted to play for other European teams. We have people like Jeremy Bafudoku, that's from Belgium. We have Alphonso Davies from Canada, that is the Bayern Munich star. We have Richie Laria from Canada, Jeremy Frimpong from Netherlands, the defender. We have Barcelona forward Memphis Depay from Netherlands, Mohamed Muntari from Qatar, Nico Williams playing for Spain, and Yunus Musa playing for the USA. We've all heard these stories one time or another, especially when France carried the World Cup in 2018. This was due to having an almost all-black squad. The first, I think it was the first squad to carry the World Cup with that such number of black people in their team, and I think that is a unique achievement. And we've had complaints for people like N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, people saying that they are from Africa but they chose to play for France. Bukayo Saka is from Nigeria but opted to play for England. He was called, the youngster, he was called in the England national squad. And well, as I told you, it's going to be an interesting World Cup. We are the first World Cup to be played in the Gulf, and the first World Cup to be played in November, December. Well, that was all for the Soccer Friday. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you commented down there. Let us see which team you support in the World Cup. Let us see which team you think is going to win the World Cup. For me, I'm up for Brazil. I hope Brazil win the World Cup, especially because it has 2 Arsenal forwards. Those are Gabriel and Jesus. Yeah, those are the saviors to take Brazil to the World Cup finals. Well, that was it for today. I was your host, Ericko. I was alone today. As I told you, Manuel Onyango was not in today, but he will be from next week. And see you next time. Peace out.